About to get started here. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Vargas under it. And there's one down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Left fielder, Yordan
All around,
Alvarez.
I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite.
Nice try, Ramon.
He nails one out to right. And here comes Carlos Correa. To the right side, Marte. And that is that. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Out towards right center field. Myers on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo.
No.
This one in the air, center field. Myers has a beat on it. And there's two away. Here's Ketel Marte. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Myers settles underneath it. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it does.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite.
Nice try, Ramon.
He muscles that one out of here. So up next, Yainer Diaz. That one pushed foul.
can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite.
Nice try, Ramon.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
The left-hander on now, Jay31rodriguez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed.
Runner on the go, on the ground. Perdomo fires over to first. One pitch and one out. So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Center field. Thomas settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are two gone. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. This one in the air right field. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that is that. Back here in the desert, bottom half of inning number 2, Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good bounce.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. Santana in the box here. Fouls it off for strike one. Brown, a 6'2 righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Popped in the air, left field. Alvarez in position, and there's one away. One out man at first. Peyton Smith digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's your 1. Myers under it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That's out to center field. Thomas moving under this one. And there's one down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
On the ground to third, Arenado. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And now it's Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's a ball.
In the air, right field. And that is that.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
Outside.
Good job to fight that one off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball. And he'll pull into second safely.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's
base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
no, that's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Here's a 1-1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. There goes the runner.
Out on the
Throw
tag.
to second, tag, out at second. And downstairs. That one lifted to left. Alvarez under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. And that is the third out of the inning. Now it's the DH, Isaac Paredes.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
1 pitch, 1 out. Ha!
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Joey Loperfido now. Plate. Pinch hitter coming on. Cam Smith looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get it.
Runner takes off. Ball misses.
High leg.
Throw off the mark, and he's in there. This one in the air, center field. And that's the third out. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one is lifted in the air. Smith towards the line, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ripped on a line to center. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example.
Walker slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Pena, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite.
Nice try, remove.
A solo shot. Sliced hard but foul. 0-1. Out to center. Thomas under it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Carlos Correa. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score easily.
Nice try, Ramon.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Jonathan Loaisiga. And ball one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Man at second. Ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher. And he beats him to first. He's safe. And next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Nice try, Ramon.
It's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Fought off foul. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the... Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Steven Oker.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Zach bunt towards third. And that chance handled. Throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. This is Corbin Carroll. Altuve slings to first in time.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
And there's a foul ball. Line drive, that's a base hit. Aim to score from third. It's 7-2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
1 run across to the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And the inning is over. Cam Smith digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. On the ground right side. Marte throws to first in time. One pitch and one out. To third. And it goes just foul. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. He's got it. Well, that is up number 3. Brian Abreu into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. At the plate, Gabriel Moreno. The Diamondbacks down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled away. That one inside. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2. Strikes.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Myers giving chase. 2 down. In the air, left side. And that's the inning. Now it's the second. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, number 67.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. Perdomo on the run, sends it over to first. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got it. 2-1. And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. 1 for 3. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles under it, and that'll do it. Foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
In the air, out towards left center. Alvarez takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now pitching for Houston, number 62, Bennett Sousa.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Oh, and 2 now. Swings through.
Nice
that.
try,
It's a
Ramon.
strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Alec Thomas. Bunting, and he pops it up. Brings it in. That is the inning. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one fouled off. And the 0-2. In the air, right field. And there's one away. One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
One, two.
And a swing and a miss into the fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a foul ball. Next pitch inside. Ball 1. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Back to the top of the order. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Got it.
Nice try, Ramon.
Line drive, could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Round second, digging for third. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte.
Ball inside.
One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. Did not go. That's a base hit as a run scores. Here comes the throw.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage. Their batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope.
Catches, stumbles, hangs on. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Here comes Marte around third. In to score from first. It's 7-4. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Moreno at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. In the air to left center. And the inning is over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena, known for his late inning heroics. In the air, right field. He's got it. One down. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they don't get an out on the play.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brandon Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is what
Altuve runs. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low fastball for some pitchers.
One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Line to right, base hit. Altuve around third. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pitch gets away. Alvarez up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Second and third here, one away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. He's in to score on the sac fly.
Nice try, Ramon.
3-run lead. Christian Walker will hit next. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first, and that's the inning. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. So he's on at first here, and we'll see how they score that one. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hit. These guys here, pretty much a model swing on that one as he whipped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to follow. So many positives that led to that knock.
Nice try, Ramon.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. And that's outside. Ball one. The Astros trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Base hit! And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Out towards right center field. Myers sprinting towards the gap. Brings it in. All 3 runners tagging up. Runner from third into score.
Nice try, Ramon.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a forced play at any base. Late on that fastball. Ball 1 low. They're down to their final strike. Check swing didn't go. The count down 2-2. Next offering is down low.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Just missed.
So he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Nice try, Ramon.
The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.